Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? Um, I have I'm live. I want to do an announcement, and I want to also um, make it a little bit musical too at the end of the talk. What I'm going to say. Um, I'm only being transparent here. That's me. That's what I do. But I thought about it today. It was first partial day of Jimmie, by the way, today. I was just thinking, and that quick, I realized that if there's a God, and if the Bible is true, then I worship Satan. I'm a Satanist if the Bible is true and if there's a God. If not, I'm a Buddhist. I do the universe, and that's what I really believe. I don't really subscribe to the Bible and all that. But if it's true, I worship Satan. But I'm not going to join a coven, nor am I in a coven. I'm not going to do ceremonial stuff. I'm not going to join the Masons. It's all personal to me. I don't desire a group. I don't even, I'm fine. I have a set of tarot cards. That's all I really do. That I have. But how that relates to music is interesting, I think, because before I say that, I want to say was one point, my pastor growing up, Pastor Ken Wilson, he made a point that I thought was true and is true, but I used it in the opposite sense that I think he wanted it to be used. But Pastor Ken Wilson, when I was growing up and sitting in church, he said, worry is a divided mind. Well, I undivided my mind when I decided I worship Satan. My mind isn't divided. If the Bible is true, I get it. I just worship Satan and I'm done. I don't have a divided mind, so that's a good thing. Now about the music. Doing interesting thing. I plan on doing I plan on doing Black Dog by Led Zeppelin tonight, maybe even in very shortly, and then I want to branch into bands I haven't done that may be a little slightly off category to what I normally do. I want to do some Loudness. They're a Japanese band. I haven't done Loudness. And then, believe it or not, I want to do Striper. They're a Christian band. See, it's if the music is good, I'm not going to let my personal thoughts and feelings stop me from playing it. I want to do some Striper. The whole Christian, they're the top Christian band to me of the 80s, of really all time. But there's that. And I want to get into. I want to cover all the bases, and even if Striper are a Christian band, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do their music, and I'm writing a funny blues tune. It's my first blues tune. It's my first tune I've written while I profess to be influenced by the blues, and I'll let you guys see it when it comes out. I don't want to talk about it, but it's a comedy type of thing. It's like a funny thing. It's a comedy, but yet it's a blues. And I'll do a version of it myself, but then I want the moderator to come over, and I want us to do a live version of it with the green screen and the space thing and all that. And but I'm happy that that we're going to show a comedic side. I'm not all serious, just because I shred here and there doesn't mean I can't have a comedic side. Doesn't mean I can't have fun. It doesn't mean I can't. In fact, I'm going to be self-effacing in this song, this comedy song. It's self-deprecating to me, kind of, but it's funny. So I'm letting that happen so I can be funny and rock out the blues with a funny song that kind of runs me over with the bus. So looking forward to it. Actually, I wrote the lyrics so far. The lyrics I've written, I wrote on my walk today. But I feel, back to the Satan thing, I feel like that now that I know what I feel about if the Bible's true and where it gets my mind off of that. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to waste I almost missed this point. I think, now don't, it's like Kurt Cobain said, don't quote me on that. He said in one of the songs he wrote a song called On a Plane where he says, don't quote me on that. I'm not trying to be quoted here, but maybe my lack of a divided mind will anchor me more in time, and I might have better rhythm from now on. You never know, because I won't be hesitating. I won't be like, what do I think? I don't know what I believe, and I'll be it. I hesitate a lot with rhythm. Hesitation is the key to being off time. And maybe I have a little less hesitation now, and that might make me more rhythmic, because I won't be second guessing everything. I have a feeling I'll know what I believe, and I'll know what I play, and I might play in more rhythm, better rhythm. If I don't, it won't be any worse. I don't think my rhythm will get worse not hesitating because of a divided mind, but maybe not hesitating because of not having a divided mind might clear up some of my rhythmic issues, might make me more on time. And that would be really cool, don't you think? And I won't be wasting figuratively time. A divided mind can only make you, if you're hesitating all the time and the mind is divided and all that, it can only lead to, procrastination and not being in the moment and not living your life fully, and that could translate musically into not having good rhythm and not being on beat. So let's see if I get that cleaned up a little bit. I'm kind of excited about it. And if I do turn out to be better rhythmically, I want to tackle some like Rush and stuff. I'm not done with Rush. I did Tom Sawyer and I loved it. I love that. It was all 5/4 time, so it wasn't that hard for Rush. I mean, it's hard for regular rock. I mean, 5/4 time is hard enough, but it was regular time throughout the song basically. But I might want to do some more Rush, and I want to cover all. I might even do some Alan Holdsworth, like UK with John Wetton and Bill Bruford, Eddie Jobson, and Alan Holdsworth. I might do some UK. Why not? It's there. It's music. It's great. I love it. It's just a matter of, can I do it, and do I want to put the time in to do it? I might want to do some UK, and I think that my approach has been, and I kind of think this will come out more. I didn't go right for the throat on my channel with songs I cover. I've done Till Tuesday, I've done Tom Petty, I've done Billy Joel, I've done a lot of periphery where it isn't really my forte. And I think I have a feeling that now that I've done some of that periphery stuff, I might be more willing and able and ready to do what I really feel, like the Loudness. I like the Disillusion album by Loudness, CD, and I like Thunder in the East. And with Stryper, I like the To Hell with the Devil album. I like Soldiers Under Command. And I like UK. I like the UK album. There's also one called Alaska by Night. It's a live thing. I didn't go straight for what I love the most right off the bat on my channel. I wanted to take my time getting there, bide my time. And now that I've done some of the periphery stuff that is there but isn't my real forte, I might be headed toward more stuff I really like. I want to do I might do more Scorpions, Dokken, Van Halen, Randy, Ozzy, Jimi Hendrix, and Led Zeppelin. All these guys that I could have just started with, because that's my favorite. Then what do I do now? Where do I go from there? And what about all the things I haven't done? But now that I've done a lot of that periphery, I want to go more for what I really like to do. And I haven't done any Loudness. I haven't done any Stryper. And so what? If I sing about Jesus Christ, man, that's fine with me. I'll do it. The music is great, and that's what counts. And I'm not going. And I shouldn't let my personal beliefs and thoughts about this or that keep me from doing great music. I love you guys. Keep living.